Sorry everyone, I just wanted to do that real quick just to be a jerk. It's your boy Ultima, and of course EFN in the back.
Yeah,
Edward, Guido, Eddie, whatever you want to call him. Ed Salman Bin Laden.
Yeah, it's Salman. Whatever. EFN. Let's just go with EFN.
So we're doing some more openings. Full case, 12 boxes. Hashtag let's go yellow. So let's have some fun with this. Let's do some pack openings and hopefully see some magic happening. Be very nice if we've seen our Starlight like we did in our previous video. And of course, again, I've said this before, I wanted to shout this out early on, but you should go and see our boy Mizzlesticks on Twitch. We periodically will do live openings with him. And if you're a fan of Pokemon stuff and other random nerdy stuff, come check him out. We'll do stuff eventually, but for now, we like to spread the love by hanging out and doing that kind of fun stuff with our friends. So for now, let's have some fun opening and see what happens. And super. Ow.
Super first?
Yep, super.
Oh, okay.
Super
so your mapping is different than mine.
Yep. No guarantees on mapping. Yep, super on both sides.
Okay.
I'm not going to really bother going too much over names except when we get to like ultras and secrets, as we've gone through most of the names and all that already in the previous. Unless I feel like trying to pronounce something and just make a fool of myself just for you all to have fun. Also super. Interesting. Seeing nothing but super so far. Mapping might be completely different on this. Ed might have had the crazy good case, and I might be stuck with the not so crazy good.
No, don't be.
Yeah, I really don't want that to be the case. Thing. I really want us to both pull well, because you know, everyone should pull well. Everyone. Okay, first ultra is the rank up magic. Cool. I still need more copies of that. If you didn't pay attention to the last video, I did mention that I opened 13 random blisters at a Walmart, pulled 2 secrets, and 3 ultras. One of them was the rank up card, which I really do like this rank up card. And then Mutant ST46.
Only pull a place out of those.
Pardon me if I ever have any of these cards out of focus. I'm going to try my best just to get them in focus as much as possible. It's hard to judge when you've got to basically turn your head entirely. I might actually adjust that real quick on our side monitor so we can clearly see what you guys are seeing. Get you the best quality possible. Have that on the side. A monitor that's closest to me. Super. If anyone's curious what we work with as a setup, this is my personal laptop. It is very high-end gaming laptop though, and my laptop is essentially my side monitor while my main monitor is a nice size monitor on the other side. I'm working with a new L-shaped desk. In case anyone's wondering about the matting under us, I've gotten a full new desk set up here, and we're hoping that we'll be able to bring you some better quality and more or videos in general, thanks to getting this new setup going. As always, we are still working on things a little bit. We will get things perfected eventually. We're not working with 100% high-end equipment. This is a 4K camera. Oh, there's my first secret, Ultimius. Yeah, we are working with a 4K camera at least, though. It's only 30 frames, but for web cameras, that's incredibly high-powered. Should be our secret. No, it's a super. Okay. Unless, am I off on one end? Maybe I am. Let me see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, now I'm off of one end, so maybe it's this one. Unless the mapping's completely up. Warning point.
Okay.
So, not the greatest of boxes. Still room for 2 more Ultras, so maybe they'll be saving Grace cards, and maybe it'll be a saving Starlight. That would be great. Super. Also, why does this card exist? Why does Cupid Force exist? Yugioh gives us some weird legacy support sometimes. Konami, you do weird things at times. Not to say it's a bad thing, but sometimes some things were meant to stay lost. I got the dual avatar dude. Yeah. Dual avatar dude's upgraded form in the fusion.
One of your ultras?
No, it's a super. It's the leg dude. Don't skip leg day.
Mark said pull the Zeus Alpha scales in the Starlight. Told you you're going to pull that freaking
Meow meow. That's the one card I like saying. Meow meow.
By the way, apparently Arby's is selling a face mask for helping you sleep. That's a pillow. And it is also a rotisserie turkey.
It is craziness. Ultra Tri-Brigade Link 2. Very nice generic Beast Warrior, and Wing Beast card. I could see that potentially being played in a lot of decks. I know Ed's looking forward to that in Ancient Warriors, for any of you Ancient Warrior fans. And next Ultra is Lulu of the Virtual World. Good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. So, not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Could be worse. And then Strange Lanius. Cool. First super. I do like the Ray Raptor supporting this. That Ray Raptor is now capable of actually doing some decent plays. I am really glad for that, considering it was supposed to be the brother archetype, like always, for PKs, and out of the two, PK took off, Ray Raptor did not. Even though Ray Raptor's generic search exceed was great, Force Strix was amazing of a card. I will never deny that. Force Strix was amazing. It's just sad that probably more people looked at that and said, ooh, Blackwing support. I don't know. And that's just me griping too much that there's too many people who say, ooh, Blackwing. It's just not going to see anything Wing Beast support. I can't tell if that's maybe because we like too much edginess in our cards. Who knows? Meow meow. And then the field spell for the dual avatar. Alright, that's box one. And now, trash dump. Supers, Ultras, Secrets. Box number 2. Oop. Oop, yeah. Please remember, always practice safety when using anything with a edge or a blade. And if you were not old enough, please have an adult handle that. And I'm pretty sure that's our Genshin chat, if you heard that plinging sound from a phone. Pretty sure that's our Genshin chat going off like crazy again. So if you guys are fans of Genshin Impact and just want to come chill or hang out or do stuff, feel free to hit us up. We are always happy to add more on. And yeah, no, it looks like the mapping on these is completely different from yours, Ed.
Oh, okay.
So, if that's a good or a bad thing, we'll know soon enough. And the Gizmek Super, this is one thing we didn't talk on. I do like this Gizmek Super. It's kind of interesting that he's made a Super, so he'll probably get made into a Prismatic Secret when we get the 10. He is honestly really great. It's good to see that finally that can more or less be a deck now. So we'll see where that goes.
Maybe we'll get archetype based spells for them eventually.
Super. Yeah, maybe. Not that I think it's heavily needed, because they all kind of go crazy as is. And our Super. If you could do me a solid, you could fix the trash bag up so I could better get the trash in.
Absolutely. I am here for support.
And no rank up magic.
Nice.
Slightly off cut. This is leaning a little bit more to the right with the border being a little bit fat.
Get your optical zoom out, Spy Kids.
Did you seriously make that joke? But yeah, if you look at it enough, you'll see it. So slight off cutting.
That's all over my misprint group. So
it's not too major of a miscutting. It's not like what was that set, that Toon Chaos set where things were on like a 45-degree angle cut.
Oh man, those were horrible.
It was beautiful in its own set way. Evolution Lab. Did you pull many of those?
4, I believe.
Alright. Alright, so I feel like that card we're seeing a fair amount of. Super. I got Jabbing Panda. I was like, wait, I see fishies. I don't recall this.
Yeah, Jabbing Panda. I love the artwork for that. Why he's boxing fish while in the water is beyond me.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't question it. It's Yu-Gi-Oh.
I mean, pandas eat everything, basically. I mean, it could be worse. We could see a coconut crab made into a card. That's real nightmare fuel.
Coco Goat.
Yes, the Coco Goat. I just can't tell if that was a joke that child set up on or she literally misunderstood. I want more context on that running joke. I'll admit, the second I realized that they were talking about milk, I was like, oh, chocolate milk? Oh no, coconut milk. It's like, oh, that was not what I was expecting. Okay, Ominous Omen is the first secret in this box.
Which was it?
Ominous Omen, the Link 4.
Oh, okay.
So, no godsend secrets just yet. And torn scales. There we go. There's my first torn scales. So that's between 2 cases so far. Out the total of 14 boxes, we have pulled 1 playset. I'm hoping that I pull maybe 4 if I could. To finish out Ed's end on that, that would be great. If not, and we'll just have to pick it up. It's not the end of the world. Arsenal. Of course, hard to say how this will go because I did kind of shuffle my boxes up a bit, so mines weren't staying in order like Ed's, which he just plopped that right out from the boxing this was shipped in. So I'm going to put this one thing to the side. You know, when I stopped to think about this for a minute, I realized this is the evolution of podcasts that was always meant to happen. And here's my second of the Tri-Brigade Link 2 Ultra. Also a little bit slightly off to the right a bit. Not as much as the other one. But, interesting. So there is some offsetting. Maybe that's a printing thing that occurs when they're doing the higher end rarities that they're massively not printing compared to the others. Maybe that's a print head error. And another Lulu.
Another what?
Lulu.
Oh, okay.
Lulu.
4 of her.
Not bad to say in the least. Lulu is like I think the main card of that deck. Main starter. And there's the Raid Raptor Super Trap.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it's a pretty good counter trap. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. It's pretty solid. It's not game breaking, but solid. I think I'd say I'm more upset about the fact that I realize Prank Kids really does well with and speaking of which, there's Meow Meow as I'm talking about Prank Kids. Prank Kids does pretty well with Solemn Judgment in the sense that it's a deck that has the ability to restore its own life points built in while burning the opponent, which means that it's able to more or less constantly keep using Solemn Judgment without too much of a fallout. Yushi. I'm sorry, Yuhi. Yuhi. Yushi. Again, I know you're all here to enjoy me messing up on pronunciations, which is fine.
Why I'm here.
Yep. That's why I'm here. That's part of the entertainment value. That's part of the whole package you're getting with us. And then the fusion. I'm hoping this is looking a lot nicer card-wise for you guys, viewing-wise. Finally starting to work with the camera settings a little bit more to try to get this better and focused and look a lot prettier for you guys so you can see better. As I said, this is a learning experience, and as we go along, we will improve. Speaking of videos and improving, I'm just reminded of Waffles and the fact that he started to make a slight comeback. I wonder how he's doing now. If Waffles ever watches this, I just want to say this, man. I love your work, and I really hope you come back to do more Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Also, I love the return of the salt meme. because that was done so perfectly. Packs, box 30. Here we go. Super. I started looking at these names on the Virtual Beast and the dual avatars. Just makes me think about the current anime that's out now, the Jujutsu one. I'm enjoying this so far. I think it's a fun, entertaining, regular shonen anime, and I know there are people who say, oh, it's just another generic shonen anime, but isn't that what a shonen genre anime is supposed to be? I mean, I feel like that's going in to get a cookbook and you're expecting to see stuff that isn't cooking recipes. You bought a cookbook, what else did you expect? Why would you have thought that it was going to include self-help tips? What's your thought on that, Ed?
Just reading up on more Alex Trebek stuff, so the final episode of that he hosted will be airing around Christmas time. Sad day in the world. But
Yugioh. Yes, shout outs to Mr. Trebek. He will be missed, as will Sean Connery. Though, I can't help but wonder what their conversations up in the other world, if you believe in that, is. I'm hoping that they decide to stick in character and continue their insanity. And Ashion, first of him. Yeah, I definitely enjoy Sean Connery's Saturday Night Live skits. They were amazing. In fact, I wonder if they'll do a skit on this at all. Trebek and Connery's final Saturday Night Live skit taking place in the other world. Who am I kidding? They probably are. As a final in remembrance to them. Super. Huh.
What's up?
Free-range monsters. I wonder if that's going to be played in Monarch. It might. With the effect of immediately after this card resolves, normal summon or set one monster. That sounds very Monarchy.
So it's a new version of double summon?
Maybe. Depends on the rolling. Okay, Imitation. And Rebellion Dragon. Not seeing the higher end stuff I would like to see. Haven't seen any big things yet. That's kind of sad. Maybe soon. Starlight would be a nice saving grace right about now. Back is a little sore. Again, I'm not leaning in 100% as comfortable of a setup as Ed was, but...
You want me to straighten it back out?
Nah, I set it this way because I tried that and I didn't feel nearly as comfortable as I would with it straight up. Because I just got a new chair that's one of those like lean back chairs, and it's like, okay, cool and all, but I always have that feeling like I'm about to completely fall over and had missed it, watching me adjust the chair and freaking out as I'm trying to reset my point of gravity. And Ed's already gotten to enjoy what happened as my first attempt to try a gravity chair, and as I'm going back, I almost want to scream. I was completely caught off guard by it. Another Evolution Lab, okay. Magical Broker. Interesting design. And Mutant ST46. Again. Where are the other mutants?
Yeah, it's only 46 and 5s that I think.
Really? I think there's also like 8 or something. And it's how possible to avoid pulling certain cards, although, I don't know, I don't have memory of every single one of these cards just yet. And especially not the mutants, considering they seem to have interesting naming. I'm sure there's eventually going to be an explanation behind their naming genre at some point. I mean, ST46, kind of just looking at kind of think of the word star, and it's shaped in the form of a star almost. So maybe that's a reference to that.
Interesting observation.
I mean, it's kind of got like 8 points almost. It has 4 main points, and then I guess you could say its total points altogether is 6. Or, well, no, it's really more of 8. I'm not 100% sure just yet. I guess we'll know at a point what the abbreviations are related to.
At a point. Which one of the 8? Bad pun.
I walked into that. I'm sorry, everyone. I walked into that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe we should cut this here.
Nope, keep going. I will continue to be quiet and not bring up more horrible jokes.
Besides yourself.
No. I deserved after that last joke.
I was trying to hold my tongue on, like, nope, gotta do it. Hey, I'm all about that spread love, not hate thing, but let's face facts. Jokes are jokes, and they need to be made. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. You're gonna hear me do that a lot. I'm sorry. I have some form of autism. I will not deny that. So if I do something hilariously silly like that, pardon me. If you're finding it entertaining, I'm glad.
Yeah, we're both definitely in the realm of not.
We're definitely on the spectrum.
Yeah.
And there is nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
And don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Every one of us is beautiful in your own way as you are.
Always love yourself first, and then spread the love to everybody else.
Remember, never make fun of anyone else if you can't make fun of yourself.
Mostly make fun of yourself, though. It's hilarious.
Yes. In fact, that's, I believe, one of the #1 rules of comedy. Learn to be able to laugh at yourself, because that is truly the source of comedy. Since comedy is basically defined as tragedy occurring to another party.
So think third party of yourself.
Yes.
It makes it really confusing.
Well, it just means you need to look at the perspective from above, so you need to look at things from a third person's view. And Strangleanius. I swear, it almost looked like there was a double super in there for a second.
Interesting. First real big error.
I think the craziest error I've ever seen in Yu-Gi-Oh! was one of those Dark Legends packs, and it had 2 copies of Red Eyes Black Dragon in it. One that was super from another set entirely, and then one that was a jump promo.
That sounds almost like a repack.
It kind of did, but I'm not complaining on an Ultra Jump promo Red Eyes.
Oh, definitely not, you know.
But it's like, I'm not sure if it really was repacked or not, because it was in one of those blisters, and it's like, if that was a repack, that's insane. But we have seen moments where there's been like leaks of cards from future sets that somehow sneak into a previous set, or a set that's currently out. That does happen. They do that kind of as like a spoiler. I think Sam from Team Sam X has actually seen that with the recording. For a Spam fan.
I actually had one pack error that I had before was like 5 supers in a single pack. You know, in a core set, obviously. But,
and Archman, I think I might have actually shifted this a little. I might have actually grabbed from the same side twice by mistake. Yeah, I think I did. Alright. So this should be the Ultra. Yeah. Again, printing errors like that can happen, though. Ashen. Printing errors like that were especially common, more or less, back then, because, yeah, it's still the same company that's printing the cards. So, mix-ups by the machines could happen. You never know. It's a miracle. It's amazing. Alright, now they're even.
that sounds incredibly dangerous, yet incredibly delicious.
Oh, now are you on?
Grape, moonshine, and peanut butter whiskey mixed together, called the TV and J shot.
That sounds very dangerous. Also, shout outs, no drinking underage and drink responsibly.
My first alcoholic beverage was like 10. Like the first one I actually drank and enjoyed. My first taste of alcohol was like 4 years old. I'm pretty sure I got sick that night. I don't remember it. It was a long time ago.
I can't remember what mine was. I know I was a child at the time, but it was just red wine, which Italians will give that to their young when they are children because it's actually good for your health. But of course, you know, it's only like one glass at dinner. And it's not a big glass, it's basically just a small drink. Alright. Dual avatar invitation. Also, I know there's a slight glare. We're going to try and fix that for next time. It's just the new setup has this like right under light that I didn't think was going to affect us, but it does a little, so get that fixed by next time. And another Omen.
Is that 2 omens up now?
Yes. Not a secret I really want to see more than one of.
No. 2 isn't terrible, but...
It's not terrible, but even the deck that's played in, I don't think is going to be playing it too.
Yeah.
Because it's a Link 4 for a kind of, honestly, mediocre effect. Seeing a fair amount of Penguin Brave. Always glad to see him. For those of you that don't know, I am a huge fan of penguins in general. I love penguins. Penguins are awesome.
That's been my mascot on the table the entire box opening, so you might want to have him as a mascot as well. Things turned out well under the guidance of the penguin.
I think I will. I will think I'll ask our brothers in arms, the penguins, for a little bit of extra support, since I'm not seeing anything I really 100% want to see, and I'm almost halfway through the first box. I've not seen a single Raiders Knight. I'm seeing my first Raiders wing finally, but I've yet to see any Raiders Knights. So that's a little disheartening. I haven't seen a single one of that. Luckily, Ed's pulled a bunch on his end, at least, but I should be seeing more of these, unless somehow the sorting changed things up. Then there's that new fusion for Albaz. It's alright, fusion. I think it's the next one that's supposed to be really good. That makes him really worth actually using. Though I don't think I would use him for his railer effect. I think I would just feel like, hey, Albaz, super poly. But his built-in effect, I think there's probably a way to make use of that. So it's like, hey, sure, you give up your normal summon, but super poly out your opponent's thing. Forgot that card's in here. The Rock Band Xeno guitar. Wonder if I had Emancipator we used that at all. Fang dude. I don't know why, but I feel like there's less commons for some reason compared to Ed's stack. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Just a little.
You're under halfway through, so.
Yeah, but halfway through those should be roughly a row filled.
True.
So, I don't know. Maybe I mixed in some commons into the supers? But I don't think I did that too often. Alright, so that's the end of that box. Short fixing of the piles real quick. Goodness me. And as always, we are not doing any of this scripted. This is all being live pulled on our end. We are not stacking boxes. We are not showing you our bad pulls when they occur. We like to be as honest and open up front on this stuff as much as possible. I feel like we should be coming up on something good, shiny soon. Armor tile, first of him, I think, that pulled.
Yeah, I don't think I heard you say armor tile yet.
And rank up magic. I think I pulled a full playset now, rank up magic. I think I will take a brief moment to just double check that, because I'm curious now, and unfortunately when I let something like that sit too long it bugs me. Yep, full playset rank up.
Alrighty, nice. First half of the box.
Yep. I'm kind of okay with that, because I did want multiple copies of that card, specifically because of reasons. Reasons being that I do, in fact, want to play the pure PK build, more or less, and as I'm a big fan of that, I don't know why the stack of commons got mixed in with the supers. I'm hoping that didn't mean I just threw a super in there a little while ago, like an idiot, which I know I did. Double check. For fun facts, we on the side right now do have a multi-row box to put the commons into, as we do not want to repeat Jenga towers.
Nope.
That was fun the first time. We do not want to repeat that again a third or fourth time. If you're curious if that's happened for a second time, yes, it totally has. On multiple occasions. So honestly, we're probably more along, like, trying to avoid the 6th or 7th, maybe even the 10th or 11th, and to try. Using Yugioh cards for Jenga is not a smart idea. Just going to say that now.
Big old mess.
Yes, very not fun. I just realized I did not pull properly from both sides evenly. I pulled too many on one end, so correcting that now. More penguin. Penguin power! Double the penguin power. Huh. I can't tell. Am I being crazy on this? No, not being crazy on this. One of this looks a little bit darker than the other. On the board, that is. Or maybe that is lighting, I don't know. I mean the lighting. I think I said lightning. My tongue does not always want to agree with me. Another omen. That's starting to become an omen. Rebellion Dragon. I think that's my second of him. This is not looking great. This is
only half a box so far.
Almost. One more box before it's at half a box, but maybe all the good stuff's in the other half. I'm praying it is. Oh, great Konami Lords. Please don't let me pull butt. Please. Yugioh. Oh, well, it's kind of fair that Ed finally pulled a Starlight. Considering I pulled 2 Starlights in my life already. It's starting to look more and more like it's a good thing I let you have the other box.
Yeah.
It was time. I think the karma's finally coming around to me. Which is sad, because I really do like this set. And to see that the karma's coming back to me on a set I actually like, that's kind of sad. Franktail, first of him. Or Fractal. Fractal? I think that's supposed to be Fractal. Because of Flack, I guess. And he's tall. And third of the Tri-Brigade Link 2. With, I think that's some factory smearing a little bit into the text box. Like, I think there's some thumbprint in there or something. You guys probably can't see it too. Well, right there. Like, see right there those smudgings in the effect? That's not shadowing. Right here, that is totally into the cart already. That is factory error. Time to triple the penguin power! Penguin Heroes Unite. Neptus. Shocked they decided to give that more support, but they gave Prank Kids more support and they were in the same set, so I guess it makes sense for them to throw it into here. Although, I'm trying to remember what the third thing was from that set. Do you remember it all, Ed? It was Neptus, Prank Kids, and something else. It bothers me. It bothers me that I can't remember this. Although I do recall that set really, really went badly. I do recall that, so I can't remember what the last archetype was that was in there. I know they were all like 3 brand new archetypes, and it just bombed so bad. I guess that's going to happen if you don't give at least one meta archetype in a side set like that. Also, when they do stuff like this, I'm kind of glad that, you know, we're getting so much support into classic stuff, but it's kind of depressing that we don't have a Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Oh yeah, the Mayakashi, that's what it was. Mayakashi. And they gave them a lot of side support afterwards to try and fix that. And yet it still didn't go off. No. And Prank Kids was a lot more fixable, in my opinion. It was already borderline a good deck. It just needed just a little bit more love, a little bit more of a shove. And it definitely got that shove. Excuse me. Very dry throat right now. Also, tiredness because we're doing this so late into the morning. It is now officially Monday at our time zone.
Yeah, it means my update for Dragon Quest should be up. Here, volume should be down. Yeah, volume's down. First thing I need is a hot tip for music issues because I got Dragon Quest music playing off my game.
Yeah, make sure you mute that phone.
Mm-hmm.
Mute that phone, boy.
Well, you tripled up on the penguins.
Yes. Seeing some triple penguin power will bring some luck. Because I could totally use some luck right now. Also, that just shows you how much Ed's paying attention at times.
Yeah. I didn't know you were using triple penguins. I only use one penguin.
I bumped it because things just keep looking bleaker and bleaker.
Well, remember, my one side of the case was just like, meh. And then the other case was the other side.
Yeah, but I did kind of mix this up, so
you might have mixed it right back to that ratio, you know.
Who knows? And rip headphone users right now for that, because I know I'm using the mic off this webcam, and it is easily picking up my very loud voice. So, apologies if anyone's eardrums have now ruptured.
Whatever. They're lost. They'll come on back and watch more yelling and screaming and mispronunciations.
Yes,
they
but
come here for the entertainment and shock value.
They'll get to enjoy it then in the captions versus... I mean, I'm just using logic here.
Obscene, inaudible screaming scrolls across the bottom of the screen.
And then I miss the fact that the community can't edit that now, because then you would like have in the middle of that, like, how's your day going? Mine's going pretty good. Okay, first Ultra is Mutant 05.
Yeah, I only pulled a playset of mutants. Let me look at the set. I think that's pretty much it for the Ultras.
And there's another armor tile. Did not need to see another one of him.
Yeah, playset or...
that's 2 armor tiles so far.
Okay. I pulled 4, so...
Oof!
Yeah.
Woof! Woof! Woof!
Yeah, bad. Did pull 4 Lulu.
Yeah, but your secrets and the fact that you pull the Starlight make everything 10 times better.
Oh, yeah.
You missed. Traverser's an interesting link too.
What's that?
The transistor, the one that basically says, hey, I'm a link too, and if you want, you can switch control of the monsters I'm pointing to if there's 2 of them I'm pointing to.
Oh, GB88 is a common.
Yeah, no, I know 88's a common. I've seen him multiple times.
Yeah, you said number 8. I was like, oh. Let me look that one up. Sorry for the yawning.
Yeah, it's been a long day for us. Long day. How long is how long? They're torn scales. There we go. There we go. 2 torn scales. I've seen no Raiders Night.
I have a play set of them. So I'm pretty sure I can spare one if it comes down to it.
And then the Tri-Brigade Airborne Assault. So, I don't know, maybe this did get shifted around the goofy way. Perhaps.
Perhaps no.
And now I'm reminded of a Team 4 Star skit moment.
Oh, jeez.
I'm reminded of the Cell intro when he first showed up and he did the no S Sherlock talk and it did it backwards so smoothly. I'm sure they had to do that several times to get that take right. Because sometimes it's very hard to avoid laughing at your own joke.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's Frank Tail. That's another Ultra. Or Fractal. I feel like saying Frank. I'm going to call him Frank from now on.
The gang cracks Yugioh.
What?
It's a Sunny reference.
I don't get it. I'm not that old.
It's not that old of a show. It's still currently in production. From what I think is still in production. It's going to make me actually look this up.
Take your bets now and who is right.
14 seasons from 2005.
And what was it called?
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, that show.
Yeah.
Never watched it.
I've seen a couple episodes. It's definitely very sitcom about nothing. You know, Friends,
I mean, it's...
Seinfeld.
I mean...
Actually funny. It's actually funny.
Actually funny?
Actually funny.
Huh. Then I don't think it fits into that genre because that's not
right. No, it does because they're all sitcoms about nothing. I mean, there's plenty of them. Friends definitely, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, being the worst of them. Because, I mean, who wants to see people sit in a coffee shop all day? But then again, most of Sunny is taking place in a bar, so...
I mean, to be fair, the coffee shop they use in that show is basically something you would never see in real life.
Yeah.
To the point that they probably could have sat there and never ordered coffee and be allowed to stay. That's something you could see in like your local card store, and that's no problem because they know eventually you'll buy stuff from them, and they want you to spread the good atmosphere, which brings in potential more business, but... Like, that's not something you normally do into a coffee shop or a restaurant. Like, they're going to look at you and say, yeah, you're going to order something, and can you move it along after a while? Like, they don't want to be 100% rude, but if you start sitting there for like 3 hours, they're going to give you looks. There's only a few locations that won't do that, and it's because they'll probably have like plenty of seating, and it's not an issue. And I know that was probably getting messed up in the audio with the crumpling of the packs. Alright, so we are down to half the remaining case.
Now for the fun stuff.
I hope.
Stop saying I hope. It is. Now for the fun stuff. Don't be a negative man. Say get into the energy of it, man.
Do not do that. Do not do that to me. Do not use the term my boss likes to use to call my mother. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit of a realist. And unfortunately, that's how I've been raised.
Nope, you gotta put the energy out there, man. That's the secret. Haven't you ever watched that? You gotta put the energy out there to get it back.
Yes, definitely. So, let's go. One of these 6 has a starlight. Let's go. At this point,
if you get 3 scales, I'm gonna be like, ah.
I don't know. I feel like the logic is going to be watch me pull 4 scales.
Hey, I'll be cool with that too. Like,
yeah, that's fine by me. That's fine.
I'm missing a scale, so.
Yeah, no, that's fine by me. I'm just hoping I at least pull, I want to say, the rest of the Raiders wings I need, and the Raiders Knight, and there's stuff that I really need.
And your alphas.
Yeah. Also, I don't think I've seen the secret, what's his name yet either. The, secret for, the virtual world.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen him yet at all.
We got 12 more secrets to come out of here, so.
Yeah. 12 more secrets and a starlight. Let's just call it. We're calling it now. Calling it now. Let's go. Place your bets, everyone. As you bet.
Bets on that starlight's coming out.
It's called the bear bet. Yes, because it's going to be yes.
Which is going to be a great video series for us. Double starlight case. That's broken.
Yeah. For a fun fact, if people didn't know, my first starlight I ever pulled was at a regional where, oh, there we go, Raiders Night, there we go.
Yeah, get it. Get that.
So, yeah, the first starlight I ever pulled was at a regional where I pulled the Wind Link starlight for the Charmers, and I was so hype. There's that fusion again. Like, I needed more of him.
I'm going to tell you, no use whatsoever.
So, I pulled that, that Wind Link, and then, of course, in the lane next to me for pre-reg edge at the time, dude pulls the Starlight Appaloosa. So, it's like all the hype that was on me all of a sudden jumped to him. It's like, yep, there goes my spotlight. I was glad he pulled it. I mean, I would have loved to have pulled the Starlight Appaloosa because I think at the time I still needed my Appaloosa. And he just pulled the Starlight and I was like, oh my god. But I wasn't fully depressed. I did poorly at that regional. I got pushed in and within 4 rounds of just like bad matchups on the fly. Which was really sad, because my first match of that I lost due to time, and I feel like that's where it just spiraled down from. I was playing Orcus at the time, and I played against mostly, actually I think it was just pure Cyber Dragon, and he was specifically like main decking to deal with Orcus, so that was not too fun. It did go into three games, and the third one just sadly lost in time. But after time was called, there was still time for it. They were going to post up things because, you know, they take forever. So we decided you wanted to finish, play it out. Oh, there's my third torrent scales. I believe that's my third.
I believe so.
Yes. Woo. Torrent scales. So, yeah, so we finished it out for giggles, and I actually did win by 1 turn. Finishing off that turn, literally. Next turn, he drew, and he had no answer. And there's another invitation. I think I've gotten like 4 of those. Didn't need to say any more invitations, so that's one of the things that I'm getting extras of, and I'm getting short something else. God, it better not be Zeus and Alpha. Nah. That's a sad thing. Time rules happen. Not a fan of it. But it's Konami. It's all private event, private venue, so They have the choice to do what they want legally. I feel like I'm seeing a lot of the Raid Raptor trap card. And there's another Frank. And yes, I'm going to call this dude Frank. This guy's Frank. And another Evolution Lab. I am pulled, I think, 4 of those. I was concerned on top of the other ones I pulled from this set already. Like, can we not anymore? Thank you. Unless that deck really takes off, in which case, cool. But right now, no thank you. I'm good. I am the good. Wow, man, this is really taking forever to open. We're already an hour. I know the upload times on this is going to be terrible, but oh well. We will see where things go. Singing lots of supers, super duper hooper, supers. Xeno guitar. Alright. Five more boxes to go, but first things first. Big boy sippy cup time. And for fun facts, yes, this is a 32-ounce tumbler from Yeti. I like my big boy drinks. I also like having ice. Lots and lots of ice. All the ice, just... I like my drinks being like below 40. Thank you. Good sir, could you do something about the trash bag? Or are you in the middle of the...
Nope, I got it.
Because here comes some more confetti. I'm almost tempted to say maybe next time we need to have a side bag to put all this confetti in, and at the end of it just throw the confetti out in front of the camera. If everyone would like to see us do that for an idea, please say so in the comments. We will do that if that becomes popular enough. Just don't ask us to play that was the Partying USA song. Is that Mariah Carey? I don't know. I don't know artist. That's more of Ed's thing. And Ed's being unresponsive.
Now I'm reading something, sorry. I missed the whole joke.
Who is it that sings Party in USA?
Springsteen? No, that's
No, put my hands up. Whatever that one.
Miley Cyrus.
Is that Miley Cyrus? Okay. I don't know artists. That's the joke. I totally forgot Banquet of Millions is in this, and it's a common.
Yeah, I brought that up too. Yeah, common. Because I said it's so good for decks. Like anything that doesn't use an extra deck, it's just like I will destroy whatever your turn is going to be.
Yeah, that's a good question. If that's going to play, considering most decks really do care about how it. Unless we see a sudden resurgence of the brick. We're increasing our penguin power. But yeah, the resurgence of the brick being Monarch. And another Ashian. That seems very easy to pull apparently in this set, and I'm not liking that. Ow. Ow. I feel like something's biting me. It's probably just my skin's drying out. Versus maybe it was on the other side. Maybe I did pull wrong on this. I don't know. Packs look like they're even, unless magically I got an additional pack in here, or one's incredibly flat. Yeah, I think one was incredibly flat. Raider's Wing. Seeing a little bit of lining, like from the printer on this of the pack, a little bit greasy. But it's probably from like a roller or something as it's shooting them in the box. I just realized there's a call with the name, card with the name Nanya. Or Nyan? Maybe Nyan. Nyan. I don't know. Cat noises.
Yep, Yan.
And there's my first alpha.
Ooh. Get there.
So that's at least, what, 5 alphas?
Yeah, 5 total.
Alright, that's good, because we each need at least 2. And there's my first Shen.
No, I just called him QB. QB sounds better, even though it's Shen.
Kind of sounds a little half-baked. Might as well just call him Shen. But maybe they thought maybe they were being smart by calling it its name twice. I think that's how all the virtual worlds are, and I'm starting to wonder that's maybe a little bit not very nice to say. We're increasing penguin power to the next level. We're going to go beyond with this penguin power. Speaking of going beyond with penguin power,
And you got all the penguins.
we're up in the 6 penguins. I could have just increased it by 1.
Penguins, you gotta dig through the entire case of bulk. All the penguins.
I don't think I want to give the one person we move most of our bulk to any of the penguins. I think I want to keep them all for myself.
Definitely.
And for Ed. And maybe we'll go get it framed.
wall of penguins.
That's kind of an interesting concept, yo. Penguin Brave and Mill and get all the other penguin printed cards around them.
You'll have to go next to the Paimon sandwich picture you got posted.
Yeah, for fun facts, we love our memes here to the point that when I got a new printer that prints borderlessly, as a test print from my phone, I printed a meme of Lumine holding Paimon between two slices of bread. Literally a Paimon sandwich.
What are you? Emergency food? Ah, the memes.
That's a joke on the Jill sandwich.
Yep.
I love the fact that she's got the little, like, plus signs that represent anger on her face, because she's like, I hate you.
I just logged into Genshin and I got excited. And all it is a notification about the next update.
Alright, so we got another star mutant. I swear, every time I'm looking at the mutants now, I've got Spaceship from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in my head.
And then you start beatboxing.
Fan. Yeah, that beatboxing song's been popping up on my YouTube feed a lot. I'm not gonna lie, as much as Michael Bay has destroyed that, that beatboxing was great. I want a full copy of that song, please. Can we get a full dub of it? Or maybe it exists, I don't realize it. I'm gonna have to look that up. Also, I love the virtual world is an archetype that literally does not have anything Cyberse, I believe.
I believe you're correct.
A virtual archetype that does not use Cyberse. What the flip? What the flippity flap? Oh yeah, more penguin power. I wonder if there is enough penguins to do that. Like maybe a small like 3x3 way of penguin cards. And say, yo, it's the whole penguin troop.
It's the Prinny Parade. Come on, I know you know about this guy. You may have never played it, but I know you know about it.
I'm sorry, what?
This guy started on PlayStation 1, if I'm correct. Prince Laharl, and I'm trying to remember the girl's name, but basically he had a sidekick that was a little devil girl, and she had minions, and they were all exploding penguins that were the reincarnated souls of like murderers and just generally bad people. So
no, I did not, and now this is piquing my interest.
You are missing out. It's a RTS, much like Final Fantasy Tactics. You know, that whole style of stuff. And the game is amazing. The fact that you don't know about it is...
Well, I hate the tactics series, no offense.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that gameplay.
Well, that's what it is. It is.
I'm sorry, the only game I think in my childhood that I played to absolutely no end, and more than any other game, besides Armored Core, which diehard Armored Core fans, shout out to all my Armored Core fans, and let's go. We're Armored Core 6. Armored Core 6 win. I have played Threads of Fate like non-stop.
No, but that's not RTS. It's that tactics ogre battle.
Yeah, the only
move each piece per turn and
the only RTS I've ever fully played in depthly was Tiberium Sun, Tiberium Sun's Firestorm, but more so regular base Tiberium Sun, but I did like the Firestorm expansion to a degree, and Command & Conquer 3 Tiberium Wars, to the point that I actually still have a full binder printout of the manual for the World Builder for 3, because I wanted to try messing around with that, but it's overly complex. I mean, that's good in a way, though, but that is a lot to basically have to learn in order to do that. Penguin power!
Penguins are everywhere.
What is this, the Ice Kingdom?
Yes, what?
Shut it, Gunther. Where's my Gunther? Actually, I don't know. Maybe I should get myself a Gunther plushie. I think my mom's going to look at me like, why do you have this? I don't know. I used to sleep for a long time as a kid with Bugs Bunny. He stuffed a plushie. I'm not even joking on that. It still always made me depressed when Scooby-Doo won the election versus Bugs Bunny for the Cartoon Network mascot. It's like, really? Scooby-Doo?
Yeah.
Like, I got sick of Scooby-Doo after a while. Scooby-Doo was literally, like, constantly just repeat the same thing. At least Looney Tunes was making more new stuff from time to time, but Scooby-Doo was just constant reruns, and I always saw the same exact reruns. And the fact that the gang basically never learned. Like, they're always falling into the same stupidity. Like, really? You didn't think to maybe do this? No, you're just going to assume that they... Okay, in our evolution lab. I think that's like 4 or 5 now.
Yeah, I got 4.
I don't think I'm getting way more than you. Not that this is a measuring contest, but it's starting to feel that way. And another Empower Yugioh. Ugh, I'm seeing way too many of those. I think I've seen like 4 or 5 of these now. Actually going to take a brief moment. And as a heads up, we are on the final 4 boxes. So that's 1 and 1, 2 and 2. 3 and 3. 4 and 3. Yeah, 4 and 3. Okay. So, a lot of that. Ooh, pardon me. That shot up out of nowhere. Also, it feels weird that this is the only ritual card, or the conductor nemesis, in this entire set. Out of all the other cards, that's the only ritual support in this set, and just
the Necros thing?
the Neptus. That's not Necros.
Oh, Neptus, yeah.
It feels really out of place.
Minor legacy support.
Well, I mean, this entire set, that's like half legacy support.
Yes, it is.
When you think about it, because you could say Tri-Brigade is kind of more support for Zodiac. You could say that the Virtual World is Psychic and Worm support. We have straight up, and there's my first Zeus.
Nice.
As I was saying, Ray Raptor Phantom Knight support, which basically supports a whole lot of other things. This is at least half or more legacy support, which I am glad to see Konami doing, since that's what gets fans to want to buy stuff. And there's an alpha. Nice. I think that's my second alpha now.
Yep.
Cool. I think at this point I'm mostly looking for the Ultras still. So at this point, I think more or less I'm getting what I wanted to pick up out of this. I think I need more Shen, though. But you pulled 4, so...
Yes.
Anything, I'll grab a 4th from you. Your 4th one off you if I don't pull any more. Make our boy say, you're gonna have to pick up all the shiny stuff yourself. Except maybe the supers. The supers we have plenty of. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. I just thought about how sad would it be if we got copyrighted for that.
Well, we didn't start singing the Meow Mix theme, so I think we're good.
I did a little. Like, for a quick snippet.
Right.
But not enough that I would say that it would be recognizable and say that it's the full song. It's like, yo, I did a slight shout out. Okay, so I finally pulled my second Rare's Night and another Lulu.
Nice.
I think I need another Raider's Wing still. But I've got another 3 boxes to try and pull it. So I'm hoping I see another Alpha and Zeus. That would be nice. That'd be really, really nice. Not from this box, but, you know, from in general. Because it's actually been kind of interesting that in the same casing, well, same boxing, that there is an Alpha and a Zeus, which makes this box basically worth over 100 already, which is cool. But I mean, seeing it towards Scales and Alpha, which I saw a lot of, or torn Scales and Zeus, which basically covers you on the box, seems to be a common pulling. And I know that's more or less what Konami was sending out, because we know Konami sets those up purposely to entice you. If you don't think so, you're in denying yourself, or you really need to look into things a bit more. In fact, honestly, you could ask all the YouTubers, to the point that I can't tell if it was Sam or Ruggles, or they might have both done it. And maybe even Tom Box might have done it too, from MST.TV. Shout out to them as well. Good YouTubers. They all will basically admit, yeah, the Konami stuff they get sent is basically stacked in their favor. It's purposely to show off the product. Be nice if one day if we got sponsorship from Konami.
Yeah. One day.
One day. Dual Avatar. Dual Avatar.
Oh yeah.
I still feel it has potential, but we'll see where it goes. Alright. 3 boxes to go. I'm almost positive that most of our pals from locals would be saying, you guys are moving way too slow on this.
Yeah, absolutely. But be patient. It's thrilling and exciting. You get to have a lovely conversation with us.
Which is mostly why I said this is like an evolution of a podcast. This is a podcast with video. But we do this to try and give you guys a little bit more into us. A little bit more potential road for actual conversations with everyone. As we do want to try to keep doing this, but money does not grow on trees, sadly. And we're not getting like resale value on what we're opening. We're mostly keeping stuff for ourselves. As I said before, we will be doing the Duelist the Genesis Impactors live with a friend. That is the goal so far, since he could not be with us today, since he is prepping for surgery. All that good stuff. But yeah, so best wishes to him and all that everything goes well. And hopefully we will see you guys with him come this December. And then come February, I think it is, we will be doing Blazing Vortex, I believe is the name of it.
Yep. I cannot wait for that set. Brand new pot.
Yep, nice new pot of card. And cross-out designator.
Cross-out designator.
Honestly, I'm kind of also happy because I wasn't thinking into that set too much, and then they gave us another staple card. They said that's going to be in there. It's like, okay, now I do want to go into that set, and it's kind of nice because I kind of did want to pick up the level stuff just because I was a fan of that when that first came out. I used to, when I was not playing a tournament, I was like young teenager, very young. When that first came out, I was playing a Horus deck back before I even understood what ulti was, and I'm really sad because I basically let an ulti level 4 Horus go, and that would have been so much money. Alright, so far from this box, we pulled a Fan and a Mutant ST46. I'm just going to call that Mutant Star. I don't know why. Maybe that's a little bit of dyslexia. Which actually, fun fact, I think some of these have, I think all these mutants on them, actually, if you look at their tanks, you'll see they have a little bit more on them. Like, I think this says ST 45/6 actually, or 46/ something. I can't see too well because of the lighting, but yeah, fun fact, if you want to look at the mutants and see a little bit more about their labeling on their containers in the lab that they're being made, or being contained maybe? Who knows? Take a look at that. I always feel like shouting out, like, you know, the artists of Konami, like, for really good artistry on just about all these cards. Though, I won't lie, the Raiders Knight just looks like something straight up out of Magic. Am I complaining on that? No, it looks like over-the-top edgelord. Oh my god. Starlight! Double Starlight case opening! Let's go! Ow!
Sorry, buddy.
That actually really hurt. Ow.
I was super excited for you.
So we pulled the Tri-Brigade Girl this time. Not bad. Lower than Ed, so...
Hey, it's still, like...
I'm still happy. That's
bad.
actually a good card, and I would actually consider playing this.
No, I would. I definitely would.
So,
Sorry, you already had a sleeve out.
No, I'm not touching those. I'm not touching those dirty Ultra Pro sleeves.
Dragon Shield only, guys.
Yeah, we're hardcore on the Dragon Shield. I used to hate Dragon Shield, but the fact of the matter is, ever since card warping has been such a major concern in the community, especially when it comes to all this, it's like, you know what? I just hate the absolute fact that Konami's doing that to us so hardly.
Thanks, Konami.
And Dragon Shield just really fixes that problem immediately. So, if you want to be able to still play your card to look like they have a decent amount of warp, Dragon Shield will help fix that, no problem. So, cool. Double Starlight opening. This is also why I said I did not want to move any of the stuff to our boy. Because watch him get the one Starlight we should have. Which is really sad, because if this came earlier on, we would have had him come and, like, crack some of this with us. And there's a Shen. Ooh, I wonder if that just replaced a secret in this. I hope not.
It did for me.
Really? Because last time I remember I pulled a Starlight.
And it replaced an Ultra for you.
I don't think it replaced anything. Maybe it did. Or maybe... No, it looks like these packs are a little bit off, so maybe I'm wrong on that. Yeah, it looks like this one slides pack higher, so... I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out momentarily. I think. Nope, it did not replace the secret.
Oh, really?
Yes. So, Airborne Assault. Yeah, no, because I remember the last time I pulled a Starlight, it did not replace anything, I think.
Thank you, Penguin Brigade.
Yes, calling on the force of the Penguin. Like, I'm really gonna have to look into that now to see if Konami made enough penguins that we could do like a straight up 3x3 into a frame, and I would actually probably get someone to do that for me and actually frame that somewhere, because I think that's really great. I have an idea.
Oh, you want to take them off of there? That was kind of like a tribute.
Yeah, I don't want that to sit too long, because then I don't want people like... I just don't want it to sit there too long. I don't want to accidentally hurt them. I almost feel like that might be a jinx, because now we're letting the good karma sit there, which might entice negative karma to follow.
No, they're holding up. They're holding them up. The army is holding them high on whatever down. No, I got lost on that one. You know what I mean? They're carrying them off to victory.
I guess, I don't know, for some reason now I'm thinking about the fact that there is actually a religion out there that worships large thighs of women, which I feel is weird. But I guess to each their own. I mean, there is the Gundam Community's Church of Kira Jesus Yamato. I still can't believe that exists to a degree. And that every single follower of that is incredibly zealous. Like, you think the Covenant from Halo is zealous with their zealots? Nah, brah. Go meet the Church of Kira Jesus Yamato followers. They'll challenge that every day and win. Alright, so another Lulu. But, yes, feel free to express your interest in all your fandoms. We are more than happy to have conversations about that. Just try not to do anything negative, people. And a Raiders wing. Cool. So I still have 2 more boxes after this. So I'm hoping to see another Alpha, another Zeus, and if possible, another Torn Scales. Although at this point, I want to say anything goes.
We already pulled your place at a Torn Scale, so I wouldn't be upset with that. Another Zeus would be nice.
Another Zeus and another Alpha, so that I have my Alpha playset.
I mean, I got a spare if you need to borrow it.
Well, yeah, in top dollar form, aka stacker form. Judge?
Judge!
Yeah, who remembers when that was a thing, and it's not now because COVID. Judge? Which is actually funny because we used to have a number of friends that would actually do judging in events, and it's like, oh yeah, hey man. But whenever I was at an event like that, I always made sure that, you know, that they did not come over to judge my rulings, because I did not want to have any sort of preference from the judging. I believe in being absolutely fair. Understand, like, if you know a player or decent enough because you see them enough, but, you know, I like to have fair rulings. No personal preference. No favoritism, that's the word I'm looking for. See, again, English was not my specialty. Ooh, foot cramping. Been in this chair too long. My legs are antsy like dancer's feet. Though I am not a big-time dancer. Still, I love that I slightly saw that Starlight border on that. I'm like, yo, there's the Starlight. There's the Starlight. It's like, calling it.
Sadly, it wasn't the Zeus. But we are not complaining.
No, the Zeus Starlight, oh my, I probably would have drooled all over it. I probably would have drooled on that. Oh well. I'm already going to have hard enough time not drooling over the full playset of Ultimate Invocation and Ultimate Super Poly I'm going to have very soon. Another fun tidbit, back in the day, it's like I loved abusing Super Poly to no end, like early on in Hero format. It's one of the first times outside Six Samurai that I had ever done really well at my locals, to the point that basically what had happened was the final first place versus second place was me and a dude who literally already played a match earlier that day, and we were both like, do we really want to do this again? He's like, no, you want to roll for it? For that extra pack? It's like, yeah, let's just roll for it. I'm cool with that. I won that roll, by the way. Which is funny because I lost the match earlier to him, but it wasn't a big deal. We didn't have tournament packs at that point. We ran out, so...
Store credit.
No, I grabbed the Abyss Rising and pulled the Megalo out of that.
Wasn't store credit anyway, I mean? Like, didn't have the... So it was a non-sanctioned tournament or whatever?
Well, it was basically, you supplement it with booster packs from the current core set.
Yeah.
That's what our shop owner did, because he didn't want to give store credit back in the day. I think he would do it for you, no problem, but for everyone else, he was kind of like, nah. Oh well. He's not around anymore, so we don't deal with him. More penguin power. But, yeah, I was not complaining, because that was when Abyss Rising was out, and I pulled a Megalo and an Abyss Dweller from those packs, which at the time were basically, the Dweller was sitting at the entry for tournament, which I think was like $7 or $8 at the time, and I had someone literally give me the money for him straight up there, and then the Megalo was worth over $100 at that point in time. So, good tournament winning.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately, that was like one of the first cards I really ever sold on eBay. And there's another arm tile. Got a place of him. So, that was one of the first things I ever sold on eBay. Start building my rep. Ooh, Rare's Night, yay. I think that's my playset now. So I was not sad on that. I was quite happy. I didn't get much back though, because eBay fees and higher-end shipping and insurance, because when you're dealing with something that high-end, I put insurance. Because I want to make sure both parties receive what they should. As I said, we are very into fairness. If you cut us a deal, we'll happily cut you a deal. Never make things one-sided, people. That is not a good way to run life. That's also, I feel like, a good piece of advice for realtors. Because I've seen cases where my mother went house shopping with me once, and they wanted basically the same amount for a place that needed like $50,000 worth of work into a house, as we were going to sell our main home at the same time for basically the same amount, and our home had basically just had like a full roof and everything else replaced and fixed in. Okay, Exceed Dragon, Ark Rebellion.
First one, second one?
Third one.
Oof.
Yep. And Shen Shen. I still got one more box, so maybe I'll see another Zeus in that. I'm hoping so.
Another Zeus or another Alpha?
Yes, or preferably both. I'm not overly concerned. I mean, yes, that'd be nice, but it's not the end of the world if it doesn't happen. I would hope it happens. But we see where things go. Yeah, we're really going to have this 4 row filled up already. I totally forgot, mathematically wise, yes, we could fill 4 rows easily from 2 case openings. I did not think about that. That is all my faulting that I did not do the math in advance. And I know I'm probably having it too high up. Pardon me, people. I'm terribly sorry if that's making less quality for you guys to see stuff if I'm doing that too high up for a moment. So I admit I'm getting a good bit tired, and there is the box of commons next to me right now of all our commons, and makes a nice armrest. Be really dope though if we saw another Starlight.
That would be ridiculous.
If we saw another Starlight.
Penguin Brigade comes through in Ultra Clutch. Plus Ultra.
Let's not and say we did.
No, let's do and say we didn't.
Another Frank.
Another Frank.
Frank! It's funny we're talking about that because, you know, as I say that, I feel like, yeah, hot dog meat, would not be surprised if there's actual Frank in it. And by that, I mean horse. Although there was the issue a while back, I remember, or a couple of years ago, where there was debate of, is there horse meat in McDonald's? Well, beef?
Don't be talking nonsense on McDonald's now.
No, but you remember that, right? Yeah. That when that came up, it's like, honestly, I wouldn't have cared if it did, because you know what? Who cares? I mean, people eat deer and other wild creatures, more or less. How is a horse really any different? What, because you can ride them and tame them?
Hey, you know what? It just depends on what stage of the apocalypse we're in.
Very true. I like to say we're in the stage where you might be so cabin fever feeling that before Genshin Impact came out, you were probably playing Fallout 76 and thinking it was alright to play. No, I'm sorry, I'm lying. That's never going to be a thing. In fact, we could probably actually say that Fallout 76 was the prototype to the theory behind Genshin Impact. AAA game, but with microtransactions.
I do gotta say, this is pretty sexy.
What?
The Baron Blossom.
Baron Blossom? The link too?
Yeah.
It's boobs.
It is boobs.
It's pink hair. Like it's pink-haired rabbit. Pink-haired rabbit furry boo. It was like, I mean, it's Mad Max meets every nerdy bunny girl or furry wet dream. They even gave her pink hair. You cannot tell me that was not all set up.
It was all fan service.
I'm kind of glad I pulled that as the Starlight.
Yeah.
I probably would have been super on if it was Zeus as well because of my love of mecha in general. Which was actually something I was looking at Greg's games, see if they have any, which they don't, but at least they've got paints and all that other stuff if I want to really work on stuff. Although I really should probably just get a detail marker and look up videos how to do that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're on our final box. I know this has been almost 2 hours, so without any delay, let's get in there. And the pack is not opening right at all. Okay, Ed is throwing me more penguin power. Maybe this is a good pack. It's not a good pack.
It's a good pack. It's a meow meow.
Meow 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 meow. I'm about to say, you don't have to forcibly stuff the rest of the comments, because we're going to need probably just this last box of them to sit out. Because this
Number 3 is pretty much done on your list up there. It's just got to be disposed of.
Yeah. No, I basically consider that on my ejector board.
Number 6 will be done tomorrow. Should I make her mad and just send her that picture? She's probably not awake. She's going to wake up to it.
What picture?
The picture of both of these I sent to Ned.
Oh. What? No. 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 In fact, I honestly want to put my cane. She's going to find out eventually, and she's going to be mad that we're not moving them. Well, you might move yours.
Yeah, I might keep mine, honestly.
I honestly want to keep mine for the sole fact that it's just so pretty. It's so fan service.
That I might keep, because if it goes along the route of
yeah, I know, and I know that's gonna go right up her alley. But
if it goes right up, if it goes to the route of Pancratops, then it's like. Alright, here goes the one of he bounces himself and then race summons himself. Like that.
Right.
Then he can't attack correctly. Okay.
The bounce is a hard once per turn. The summon is not.
Yeah.
Another of the Dragon Fusion. I'm sorry, Beast Fusion. This is a Beast card.
Oh, interesting.
Actually, that makes sense because it's supposed to be a mashup of the Tri-Brigade, basically. That makes logical sense, actually. Pardon me a second. Get this up from my big boy cup. Which is actually kind of funny that, you know, when you stop to think about it for a second, Maglock cups, Maglock cups like that, or just, you know, tumblers that have the little flip lids. That's basically just a big boy sippy cup.
It is. You laugh, but it's true.
I'm laughing because it's true.
I know. It's so...
We are living in a society where most people don't stop to think about this for a second, and then when you do, it's like, you got a point.
Yeah, that's because we live in a society, though.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Almost half a box here.
Yep. I know, originally our girl wanted us to run up, open the cases at her place, and, like, it's like, I got 5 rows and stuff up here, you should come up and up immediately, and then move it immediately. Like, we want to make sure we get all the stuff we want out of that first, not you just up and grab everything. Like, there was a reason for us buying it.
Mm-hmm. So we pick all the shit, all the stuff we want out of it.
It's like, you're still going to get a bunch of stuff. Relax, we're going to supply you with a bunch of stuff. We're good on that. We're not cutting running. We're not cutting someone else in. This is just literally we're trying to make sure we get what we want and need. Another Ark Rebellion. Are you kidding me? That's 4.
Oof. Oof. One secret left.
Come on. Zeus or Alpha?
Come on, Alpha. I doubt it's going to be the Zeus. Come on, Alpha.
It's a warning point.
Oh.
Wow, I got shorted on the Zeus's. I didn't even get 2.
You get short on the alphas, man. I wanted you.
I got 2 alphas.
Yeah, but the playset.
Yeah, I would like to place it, but I would like at least 2 Zeus's.
Yeah, at least 2 Zeus's.
And I didn't. Which kind of hurts my soul. Unless the miracle occurs.
The triple box?
Yes. Let's believe. Believe in the triple box. I was about to say, yeah, that was about the only stuff I really needed from the rest of this, and I'm not seeing it, which is sad. I'm sad I didn't see the extra torn scale. Hopefully our girl got it.
Oh, so, sure she does.
Well, I don't know if she moved everything yet, because up on Thursday, she immediately went and, like, dropped a bunch of stuff, apparently. Like, she moved a bunch of stuff, so I don't know if she rushed out on all that yet. Because she gets stuff by, like, straight up Wednesday.
She gets it out the door at the same
yeah. Time. So, it's hard to say.
Yep.
And I'm not looking to rush up again right away. Just because my workload should be getting heavier soon. Okay, armor tile, blah. And Fan. I think I've seen a lot more Fan than you. But yeah, I think that's only the playset Raiders night I saw.
That's not terrible.
No. What's terrible is not getting the second Zeus.
Yeah.
That's saying that there is some short printing, I think.
Absolutely. It's clear. I mean, the ratios are pretty well spread, but I gotta see how... Because you got more of the warnings than I did.
I only got 2.
I got 1.
Yeah, like, is warning short printed?
I don't know. I mean, logically, that's pretty good if we're not getting warning. That's actually really good if we're not getting warning like that. Like, because I don't want to see warning every box like we've had in the past.
No, but there were things I was seeing, like all those Ark Rebellions. I should not have seen that many Ark Rebellions.
No, definitely not.
Especially considering I picked up some blisters and saw an Ark Rebellion. Actually, wait a minute. I just realized something. Did I even pull any Mute Ultimus?
Did you not pull Ultimus? I thought you pulled 1 Ultimus.
I think I pulled only 1. Yeah, wow. That's
yeah, I pulled a playset.
That's weird. Like I think you pulled at least 2 Omens, but I think I pulled 4.
No, I pulled 2 Omens. You are correct.
Yeah, so some of the things that I was supposed to pull less of, I pulled extra of. So this case was definitely a little bit more skewed off. Alright, and no triple Starlight, but all in all, not too bad. Pretty good. We got to see the double Starlight case. Out of curiosity, I just want to double check.
I'm actually going to send that to Mizzle.
Ark Rebellion, I pulled 1, 2, 3, 4 of him. I pulled... Actually, crap, did I even really pull that many of the Assault card? No, I only pulled 2 of the Assault card.
How many of the, the Tri-Brigade one?
Yeah, the Tri-Brigade Secret Assault card. I only pulled 2 of, let me see, the Invitation I pulled 1, 2, 3, oh, wow, did I only pull a place of that? Yeah, I did. I pulled way too many of Arc Dragon and the Omen dude. I'm gonna do it. I pulled full playset. Yeah, I pulled the full playset of Omen Dude. So I got every secret, but some I pulled way more than I should have. And I only pulled playset of Shen, so wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So yeah, I got 24 secrets. I just got shorted on Ultimus. I got shorted on Zeus. And I got more Omen, and I got more Arc Dragon than I should have. I did technically pull the playset of Imitate. I pulled the playsets of almost everything else, so I mean that's still not bad. Other than the the Assault, which I would have really liked it. But oh well. So thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll catch you later. We need rest, so peace out, stay healthy, stay well, support your locals, and go check out our boy Missile Sticks at a point. We'll see you probably over in his Twitch come the weekend of release of Genesis Impactors in December. Take care, y'all. Peace out.